Hey guys, welcome to another episode of
Thriving After 30.
I'm Kayla.
And I'm Priya.
And today we are going to talk about dating.
Sexy.
We're bringing sexy back.
Kind of trying. Holding on for dear life.
Now, obviously, Priya has no idea what it's like dating in her 30s. And hopefully she never has to find out.
It sounds treacherous. I'm not going to lie. No one's really sold it to me. So
it's horrible. Bring back the 15-year-old us getting chirped on the street. Yo,
mom ting.
Hey, painting. Let me get them digits.
You know what? Even though I'm in a relationship, I've not had anyone randomly come up to me.
It's because your face is so stush.
Your
face says, I'm in a relationship, do not approach me.
That is the thing. Obviously, it's a good thing for my partner, but I'm like, am I just like losing it or something? Because what is going on?
You have that straight face, like, don't even talk to me.
I feel like you have to be a really confident man, confident in yourself to come up to me.
Yeah, I think, do you know what? When I was in a relationship, I did kind of think it was a good thing. But then there were those times where it did used to make me think to myself, like, we're not paying no more.
It does make you think like that.
Yeah.
You do feel like, what's going on here? Am I losing it?
I have another thing for me that I've noticed in my 30s is I don't think the places I've been going recently are my age group to be even talking to me. I think my face says it. I look at these little kids. I don't say little kids because they're not they're like 20s, like mid to late 20s. And I look at them like, you could never. I genuinely think I look at them in disgust, like, please just don't.
Yeah, no.
Just don't. I am the auntie here.
Literally.
I'm old enough to be your mum.
I'm old enough to be your mum. Like, please don't go there. Like, just don't.
But I'm telling you though, and I'll put it out there. I'm 35. And I don't date younger. It's just not for me. Like, I've got PTSD. Unless they are over 35 now, you've got to be older than me now. But some of these young boys, that's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. They got a full head of hair. And they're driving nice cars. But they look like they're doing a lot. But I just could never. I'm not trying to sleep with someone's little boy.
Yeah, I feel like dating in your 20s, like obviously I'm in a relationship, so I'm not dating, but in my 20s I was dating, and I can't imagine what it would be like now even to kind of jump back into that world of getting to know people. I feel like times have drastically changed, even how you meet people.
Yes.
I think that dating in your 20s, I remember I feel like definitely even being in a relationship, my expectations have gone up of what I expect in a relationship or things I want to do.
Yeah.
But I feel like your expectations are a lot less when you're when you're little bits, when you're younger, your expectations aren't as high as they are as you get into your 30s.
So I think for me in my 20s, when it came to dating, I'd split up with my son's dad, and I was basically single majority of my 20s by choice. I didn't want to be in a relationship. I was scared to bring anyone around my son. I was enjoying just being a mum and building on my career. So I was just with men, I was just having fun, I'll be honest. So dating, I wouldn't even class what I was doing as dating. We probably just chill and smoke weed.
Yeah,
in my early 20s.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It's not what you would class dating as now. How I dated when I was younger, God forbid, if that's what dating is like now.
Basically, I did the equivalent of Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Before Netflix and chill was a thing, but mine included smoking weed.
Yeah.
Because not now, obviously. When I was a lot younger, I smoked a lot of weed. But yeah, I had no expectations. If you brought snacks and weed, we were cool.
Yeah, we're having the fucking time of our lives, mate. This is a really good day tonight. Cheap and fucking cheerful.
And you know what? If you splurge for a takeaway, fucking hell, I was in love.
Mate, it's crazy. But, you know, being 30 now, I would be insulted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you thought we're going to sit down and have a little cheeky spliff and you're going to bring me round a bottle of fucking rosé. Like, Lamborghini. Like, I would just be insulted. To even, like, just the thought of it is actually making me think,
the standards
like,
were so much lower. And do you know what?
Much lower.
But do you know what? And now, don't shoot me for this, but I do wonder if that my expectations were lower because I was a single mum. I do wonder if I didn't have a child, like, because I look at some of these girls in their 20s, like my sister, she's just turned 30, but I look at like her dating life in her 20s. And it was a lot different.
But I feel like there's still such a big difference between you and your sister. She's just turned 30.
Yeah.
You are 35, turning 36. There's so much that has changed between that time. Yeah. Like the whole, how they date, the expectations. Like, even if we look at the, like, right, this is going back, but even if you look at the girls in school now, I weren't like them girls in school with my handbag, you know, I think I'm a big woman. I had my little Just Do It bag, my hair was slicked down on my face, I looked like a kid.
Wait, let me just ask you a question. Did you have the slick with the 2 plaits at the back?
Yeah, and a little bun. Like the big slick. The little bun. I was that girl. But I feel like generations have changed.
Yeah.
So even comparing yourself to someone that's just turned 30, times have changed. So when she was in, you know, it's just different, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
As I can't think about, like, when I'm really trying to think back to, like, in my early 20s, my friends who didn't have kids, what was their dating like? But I just can't picture it. All I can picture remembering is literally just nights in.
If I compare it to girls that are my age, it was exactly the same thing. Really? Yeah, we were all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anyone say, oh, I'm going to Nobu. For like, it wasn't that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I knew what Nobu was when I was 20. Do you know what I mean?
I think the best I got was like teens when I got taken to Trocadero.
You know,
I was a date night, Trocadero.
I'm sitting there thinking, like, where did I get taken to?
I didn't get,
I think maybe a cinema once. Do you know what I mean?
We didn't really date.
It was exciting though.
Do you know what? Actually, I can probably count on my hand like the dates I went on, like from the age of, so dating and younger was us meeting up at ice skating.
Ice skating,
yeah.
And then, when you were how old?
When we was like 14, 15. Like
yeah. We used to go ice skating.
You go ice skating,
you'd
meet all the boys, and you'd have that guy. You and that guy would like that you like.
We didn't actually. We did go ice skating, but it weren't like. I don't even know what we did. We didn't do any of that.
Did you not?
No,
we
so.
did.
We went shubs. We were all big shubs. Did you go shubs?
When I was, a bit old, but that was a bit, I was like 15, 16.
Really? We were going shubs from like 13, 14.
Listen, I got shipped off to Wales, and no offence, but white boys were not for me. So there was no one up there for me to date. It's when I got brought back to London, I was like, yeah, let's do it. So there was a good 2 years when I was shipped off to Wales where man was just not on my brain. I just wanted to sell weed. So no, but like I remember the ice skating dates in like late teens, and then after that, between then and like early 20s, I can count on my hands how many dates I went on. I went to the snooker halls.
Nice.
Cinema.
Oh.
And Trocadero. But yeah, I can count on one hand. Like
I don't remember. I've got a really bad memory, but I don't remember. I don't remember any dates when I was a teenager. Let's just start off with that one. Maybe because I was with child by like 16. But yeah, I just remember sitting down in the house, or going to a shisha lounge. Loved a shisha lounge.
Yeah.
I can't stand shisha now. Probably went out to eat a few times, but nowhere like extravagant. Doing a couple balloons around the house. Fucking used to love a fucking balloon. Can't believe I used to do all that shit. That was like wild times. But that's like early 20s, because as I said, I've been with my partner a long time.
Yeah.
Like 12, 13, like it's been a long time. So my dating is like really faded in the background. And when I hear about people dating now, it is crazy. But what would you say your 20s have taught you kind of about dating?
Definitely my standards are a lot higher now. The other one, and we was talking about this the other night as well, was the standards of like just even like going to a man's house. When I think about some of the man's houses that I had been in my like
younger years, you'd be thinking, you'd be scared if you saw that now.
I saw that now,
you'd be thinking, is this a setup?
Honestly, I feel like it's like, I think there was one time, and you know the thing that kills me is that they're outside wearing designer from head to toe, and then you then finally go and see where they live, and they have like bed sheets up at the window, and it's like, what in the trap house have I just walked into?
It's mental.
So for me, definitely my standards are a lot higher. It's so hard because it's like I don't want to date. I want to skip the dating part.
I want a husband.
I want a husband.
Yeah,
I actually want to go back
to be a wife.
Yeah, but also I want to go back to just sitting, chilling on the sofa, watching him. Like don't get me wrong, I love a night out here and there, but my not ideal date night is sitting down and smoking weed and chilling, but like being with someone you love and chilling out together, like had dinner and then just relaxing, or with a bag of popcorn,
snuggling up,
jokes, yeah,
about your day,
yeah, that's that. Like that, I miss that, and I never really wanted that in my 20s. I was very anti-relationship in my 20s.
I was very anti. I was not very, what's that word called?
Lovey-dovey.
I was not very lovey-dovey. It was really hard for me to let people in. Where now I am like, and I was very like dating when I was younger. I've always been like this, like, I can buy this, I can do this, I can do that. Yep. I don't need anyone to pay for me. I'll pay for myself to do this. Anything I want, I can get for myself. So I don't need a man to do that. You need to bring a lot more to the table.
Yeah.
And I feel like, especially as I've got older now, I can do even more for myself than I could do then. I feel like, yeah, that can have a big knock-on effect how you were when you were younger, and what you expect kind of like
and I
now.
think for me now, I have managed to let that go. Like, I'm a bit more willing to allow, like, why should I not be treated? Like that, I have that mentality. Whereas before, I was very much like, I didn't ever want to be seen as like some girl who's sponging off a man, and like you say, could buy everything myself. Whereas now I'm like, no, it's not me sponging off a man. It's like, I'm a lady. I should get treated and have princess treatment. And like, if a man wants to treat me, why do I have to always be this? Oh, I'll go halves, or I'll do. If you're, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think, like, I always think I was born in the wrong generation. I genuinely do feel like that, but I had to conform to this generation, and it never really sat well with me. But I took it to an extreme of, like you say, hyper independence, like super.
Yeah, that is me. And I am still very much like that now, but I'm learning. And I do think that can be difficult when you've been with someone for so long, because as I said, I've always been like, no, I can do this, I can do that. And now when you're trying to be like the soft girl, like, actually, I like this now. And you're trying to get them to kind of understand, that can be difficult.
Yeah.
Because I've literally done a 360. I've gone from, nope, I run the world, I can do what I want, I can pay for what I want, to, I actually fancy being a little bit soft or being a little bit vulnerable. I think it was not wanting to be vulnerable.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think my last relationship taught me was that me being this I can do everything will get you fucking walked all over. And you will end up you'll just end up resenting people. So that's why I'm very much now like, if I do go on dates, I'm not quickly reaching for my purse to go halves and show that I'm not here just to use you. No. Like, if you want me to go halves, that's fine. I'm not gonna say I'll see you again, but like, but if in the beginning, like, I want you to offer to pay.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that anymore.
Oh, 100%. And I also think that I've got to take this conversation we're going to have. I think I've got to take it as, yes, I'm in a relationship, but if I wasn't, my expectations from what I've learned from being in a relationship and what I have seen in my 20s and how I've just grown as a person. But I feel like I would be exactly the same. I'm sorry, if I go out on a date with you and you don't pay the first time at this big rotted age, you're going to have to go. That I'll pay what I'm paying and I'll keep it moving.
Yeah.
But see, when I was younger, I wouldn't care. But now you need to be doing what you need to do as a man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's not saying that I haven't got my stuff patterned, but I feel like first date, 100%.
Especially if you're initiating it, you are asking me to come out and stuff like that. For me, if men have an issue like with paying up front, and I remember someone saying one time, it's like, well, if you're going on like 6 first dates, well, if you're going on 6 first dates, you're having to pay. You're not the man for me if you're going through 6 first dates in like a month. Like
what do you mean 6 first dates?
So like I had this conversation with a guy, and he was like, oh, he thinks it's wrong that girls don't offer to go hard, because he's like, well, what if I go on a date with a girl, basically it hasn't worked out, then I've gone on another one and I'm paying for all these first dates. And I'm like,
oh, first dates with multiple women?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm like, well, if you're the type of man that's gone on 6 first dates in such a short period of time, you are not the kind of person that I want to be dating. And you need to look at yourself and think, why am I going on all these first dates?
But I would probably go, do you want something towards that?
Yeah.
But my expectation would be that
you turn around and say, don't be
no,
ridiculous.
Babe, I got that.
Yeah. Or be offended that I've asked.
Like, what?
Like, what kind of man are you around that you have to ask like me if I want you to go hard?
Like that.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, ooh. But
fanny flutters just from that.
Do you know what I mean? But I think that.
But that just shows how we've just been accepting the bare minimum.
Yeah.
If we're getting excited over a man just paying for dinner.
Exactly. But that is what it's like when you're younger and you don't really
expect much.
You don't know nothing, really, do you?
No.
But obviously, the 20-year-olds now are very different. They have very high standards, some of them.
Yes, and listen, good on you guys.
Good on you. But some of these girls that I see, they be living a different life to what I knew any 20-year-old was living, really, when I was young. Maybe a small percentage, but now I feel like there's a big percentage living this soft life.
Soft life, yeah.
And a quality soft life rather than the life we've described.
Yeah. I've been single again now for nearly 2 years. And in the beginning, it was healing. And then when you get past that healing stage, then you're like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to date again. But I don't think when I started dating again, I know I wasn't healed properly. I jumped the gun. You get lonely, yeah.
When you're used to someone being there,
yeah,
you get lonely. You know, and also you might potentially also use the other person as like a.
Thanks for sharing, Freya.
Oh, shit, sorry.
And look, she did it all on camera as well. This is my blooper.
I know you don't really drink wine like that, so I'm drinking it for you.
That's fine.
Don't worry, guess what? I've stopped smoking and I'm able to drink and not even need a fag. But yeah, you know, you want that. Sometimes you can end up using the other person. Do you know what I think is dangerous about when you get out of a relationship and you're hurt and then you meet someone else? Is actually potentially hurting the other person. I think it can become a vicious cycle.
It can. And I think that's why for me, when I'd thought I was healed enough, it wasn't a relationship I was looking for. I just wanted to have fun. Like I wanted to enjoy life. And I did. I fucking did. I had a great old little fling. And then I was like, right, okay, I've had my fun. Now I want to take someone seriously again now. So now I'm in that stage where I'm like, okay, yeah, I potentially would like to not be single anymore. But I think my expectations at the moment is that I expect my Prince Charming to knock on my door. Because where the fuck am I going to meet him right now? I'm inside my house most of the time. Like, he's not going to knock on my door and be like, hey, Kay, I'm here to rescue you.
It must be really difficult, like, trying to find, like, meeting people.
Yeah, it's very difficult because, like, I've done all of it. I've done the online dating, and that is treacherous. Online dating.
It looks quite fun, though. Like,
it's fun to look at.
It looks jokes.
To look at, it's fun. I mean, like, the funniest bit is like when I send Priya pictures of guys on Hinge, like, oh my God.
2 foot.
Like, look, this is my future husband. And then we don't match.
Oh my God. That is so funny.
But like, yeah. So like, and then it's like I paid the $15.99 for the premium hinge
No,
just so
you
I
are the
could
premium guys.
just so I could have the premium men that are over 6 foot because I have this thing I like over 6 foot. I have a type.
Can you get their height?
Yeah, but you have to pay for it. You have to pay. You can put in the nationality you want and everything. Yeah, and you can tick if they've got kids, if they're a smoker, if they take drink and drugs, and
through premium.
Through premium.
Oh wow!
And then, I mean, I love all the men out there, but as soon as my premium ended, my likes was full of all the short kings. So I have a thing. I love tall men. Like I don't know what it is. No, I do know what it is. I feel safe and secure with a tall man. It's not about, oh, he's shorter than me and I can't wear heels. That's not my I like to be held by a very tall man. Like, feel like I'm enveloped by a tall man. It makes me feel safe. Like when they hug me. I got daddy issues. Like, just leave me alone.
There's nothing wrong with having a man that's tall.
I do. I've got a thing for tall men.
Thing.
My type is absolute bullshit. Like, it's got me nowhere. Maybe I need to change my type, but that's my type. 6 foot plus is my type.
So what would you say, like, now, deal breakers, non-negotiables, like, what is...
So deal breakers, not okay. I need someone who is bare minimum on the same level as I am.
What do you mean?
I want above. Minimum? Like, you need to drive. You need to be working. You need to have your own place.
Oh, like, you need to have, like, this is like...
You need to have certain things in place. Yeah, like, no offense to guys that live with their mums and stuff like that. Like, I get it. Some people end up going back to their mums. But where I feel like if you're going to be dating, you need to be at a certain level. Like, and that's not just with men. Like, this whole thing about what you bring to the table, yeah, to some degree, I need to see from both sides because I know what I bring to a table.
Yeah, I feel like definitely at this stage,
yeah,
like the life that I've already gone through, you need to be bringing something to the table. And I need to see it straight away.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no point. I'm not going to try and find out what you're bringing to the table and work out. Like, it needs to be like...
Yeah. We said this the other night, all the single girls, we're not dating potential anymore. That's all it's been.
Not at this stage, you can't be dating potential.
We've dated potential. I settled and dated potential in my 30s. Like, I'm not doing it again. Like, from once I see you, like, you can't have fucking mummy issues, like, or hate women. Like, a lot of men nowadays hate women.
That's why I feel like for me, especially who I am now, a man would have to be very... Like, if a new man was to ever come into my life at this age, you would have to be really, what's that called? Like, self-assured.
Yeah, I can't be an insecure man again.
You would need to be a very confident man because I am very confident in myself. Yeah. I know what I bring to the table, and I have to be with somebody at this age. If I was going into somebody that is on a level where you're emotionally intelligent, you get it. You're very confident in yourself. Like, you know what you do.
Yes.
Like, I would never be able to, because of the person I am now, who I am very confident in myself. And that's not saying that I'm not growing and evolving, because I am. But I do believe that I have transformed so much from the woman who I was when I was 20.
Yeah. See, I feel like I've done that the last few years. I do believe that my last relationship I should have never got into. I was not mentally in a place, physically, mentally and emotionally in a place where I should have been in a relationship. But again, like I say, it was like 30s. I was like, oh my God, like, what do you mean I'm 31? And
time's running
away. So it was like, and for me, it was like, we just come out of lockdown. I was not looking or feeling my best, but this guy was showing me attention. So it was like, well, okay, let's do this. And
I think that's the difficulty with relationships and women. Like, sometimes you can, when someone is showing you attention and it feels like the right attention, jump at it because you're not used to it.
Yes.
And not realise that actually there's probably so many other people out there that could show you that attention and give you what you want You just need to kind of weigh up. But as you said, when you get to 30, it's like, oh, like time's ticking now.
Yeah.
When time's actually not really ticking. It's ticking, but it's not.
No, do you know, for me, yeah, like I make a joke about this, but I feel like I'll probably end up being one of those people who ends up with a companion. Like, maybe I'm not meant to be in a relationship right now. Maybe I'm meant to wait until like kids off hand and I can go and travel the world with my partner. Like, maybe I'm not meant to be the family home settled down person. I'm meant to get this stage of life done.
Maybe that is.
Maybe that's it. And then start a new chapter with someone, like when I can officially give that person. Because as well, I think I'm still very much, and when my son's 14, no, like I laugh about this, but my son's 5'11". This is another reason why I can't date someone under 6 foot. What do you mean you're 5'7" trying to play stepdad to my 5'11" son before he flicks you? But like, these are the kind of things that I think about. I overthink so many things. Miss being in a relationship, but my standards are so high now. Like, men can't keep my attention for long. The moment you do something that puts me off,
red flag,
any type of red flag, I'm not even going to entertain it. I will. And the thing is, for me, I don't like to ghost people. I'm not a ghoster. I will let you know, but it's not working for me. And then I get can you tell me what? I don't even have time to explain to you why. You're just not for me. And that's the only answer I need to give you. I don't need to explain myself. You are not for me. Like, and I leave it at that. So I think, yes, my standards are very high now, but at the same time, I know that the person for me will not think my standards are too high. They will see that as light work. So any man that thinks that I'm too much or my standards are too high, you are not the man for me.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. All right. So Priya, majority of your friends are single. Would you say? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, most of my friends are actually single. Yeah. Like if I look at the ratio, yeah.
And when I say it's like, they might be in like new relationships, but like majority have been single
for a long time.
Yeah, you've been in like the long-term relationship. How have you found like navigating your relationship while your friends are dating?
For me, nothing, like all my friends have actually, most of my friends have known my partner since school. Like everybody has known him since he was young. So it's not that awkward, like, oh, you've got this partner, even though it shouldn't be awkward because we've been together a long, long time. But everyone really knows him.
Yeah.
And he is quite like chilled and laid back. I can go out with my friends. I can go on holiday. So I haven't ever had that. I don't know what some other women may go through where it's like, we're not really lovey-dovey as well, if that makes sense. So it's not really awkward if we were like in a group with my friends and him there, where there may be some relationships where you go and you're like, it's a bit over the top.
Yeah, you're not like all over each other.
We're not like that at all. I do sometimes feel like when I'm having a rant, you know, we have rants about our partners and things, and I may have a rant, and I do feel like, do people think, well, you know, you're in a relationship, just kind of, you should be kind of happy you're in a relationship. I don't know how other people see it.
No, I mean, for me as the single one, like, if you want to rant about things, of course, like same way as me being single, like, probably my ranting makes you think, oh, thank fuck I'm not single. Like, but no, I think it is that thing of like, yeah, everyone goes through different stages in their life, and
it looks scary. I'm not going to lie, to date again looks really scary. Do you know what's been difficult for me? Seeing some of my friends dating and it hasn't worked out with the person they're with. And I'm like, do you know how amazing this woman is? Like, do you know how amazing, like, this woman is? And you're just messing up the thing. I feel like, especially because we are older now, I can imagine how it feels to you just want that person. I like being in a relationship. I like having my one person. I like just being with someone. I can't imagine what it would be like to start over again.
Yeah. It's hard. It is hard. But I think at the same time, do you know what I think it is? Okay. It's easy. I think personally, it's easier to start over from just a partner than someone you have kids with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because there's no, like, you're not tied,
There's
really.
no ties. And I think with that, it's also, you want better for yourself. Like, if there's certain things that are wrong in that relationship, it's easier to walk away and be like, I deserve better than this. Whereas with a partner with kids, I think
you work through it.
Yeah, you work
more
through
because
it.
of you've got a child there. You
Yeah.
want things to work. There's certain things that you would let slide that you would not let slide if you were just with some guy that you've just got with.
Yeah. Kids do complicate things. And sometimes it's not just like, even with relationships where it's not even your kids, it can complicate things. You can stay longer than you should. Also, I think for me, it was that my son hadn't seen me in it. Was like the first relationship my son had seen me in. And I wanted him to have some kind of like, see his mum in a relationship and being loved. He hadn't seen that before. So yeah, kids can complicate things both ways, but I do think it's a lot easier to walk away from someone who isn't the parent of your children.
Yeah, but I also feel like having a child in a relationship, it can make things a lot more difficult when you do want to try and walk away, but it can also help the situation when you're like, do you know what, we need to try and work through this, and it can also bring you back closer. So there's definitely pros and cons to that.
Yeah, there's pros and cons with everything, because then at the same time it's like, well, actually sometimes you can force it when you've got kids with someone.
Yeah,
you can force it
to be like, I need this to work.
Yeah.
I don't want to have another baby father.
Yeah, and you don't want like you can literally sit there being in unhappy relationships simply for the fact of you don't want to mess it up for the kids.
Especially as you get older.
Yeah.
It becomes more difficult to be like, do you know what? Fuck this shit.
Yeah. Whereas like for me now, I'm now starting over. So I do have all these high expectations. And if someone's not meeting them expectations, I'm happy to walk away from it.
Yeah.
And feel no way. There's nothing tying me to anybody, because I'm not getting any younger. I do feel that because I didn't settle like in my 20s, or didn't like, when I say settle, like settle down, I mean, sorry, not settle down in my 20s, that now in my 30s, there's more of like a time frame of when I've got to do it. And if I haven't done it, I don't want it to feel like that, but it genuinely does. Because it's like, I don't have young kids. I have a 14-year-old. In 4 years' time, he's going to be probably off at uni or off doing his thing, whatever. So from 39, like, and I'm just going to be at home by myself, because it's like,
you got your 40s though. You'll find somebody. By
then. But what I'm saying is that that's that thought of like, if I don't find someone, while everyone else is sitting at home in their evenings, curled up on the sofa, and I'm like at home, like, does anyone want to come out tonight? Anyone busy? Because I'm at home alone. A lot of
people will be free.
We're free.
People will be in relationships, but I feel like, are relationships that common, or are a lot of people just seeing people these days at this age?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy just to see one person.
Yeah, have as you say, companion.
A companion. Yeah, like that person that I say, hey, like, you're free tonight? Okay, let's go out and do something. Not Netflix and chill. Like, let's go out and do something. But yeah, I think that it is that thing. And dating, I'd love to just skip the whole dating part and just, I feel like I need an arranged marriage at this point, basically. But I want an insurance policy in place. I said this, everyone thinks I'm joking when I say this, but I'm kind of not. Like, I want a kind of dowry insurance policy that if you waste my time, that I get to walk away with something substantial.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah. So my dowry would be a 5-bedroom house in Essex and £300,000. And I only get that if you cheat on me and we divorce or something.
That's such a good idea.
It's insurance policy. If I put in 5 years and been your wife and given you everything and you fuck me over, then I get to leave with a house and money.
I like that.
I get to start over, because if I'm going to pick up my whole life and come and...
How do you get this dowry?
I don't know if they do
I've heard it's Indian.
Yeah, I think so.
Ah,
you'll be all right. You can get
Asian,
it.
yeah.
But no, I feel like I need like some kind of, like people have prenups. I want an insurance policy.
That is a good idea.
I mean, you're wasting my time. Like this, like when I actually look back and I'm like, the men that have wasted the years. I've wasted 8 years of my life on men. 8 years that I'm never getting back. If we took back them 8 years now, what's that? 27. I'd still be a spring chicken. Like I'm pushing 36 now, so nearly 40. The body don't work like it used to.
It's crazy.
The face card ain't carding as much as it used to.
It is carding, babe.
No, it's
only going to get better.
It's only aging like better. Fine wine.
Fine wine in a gin glass.
Maturing. But no, like the time I've wasted on men, I'm like, if I had an insurance policy in place, why not? But no, I do. Yeah, the dating side of the world it's so hard, because actually I have some really fun memories of dates I've had in my 30s as well.
What's been your funnest, like your best date?
My best date is not for camera. No, my best date. Okay, so one of my favourite dates has been go-karting.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know me, I love an activity and stuff like that. We went go-karting, and then we went and got food, and then we took a walk down the river.
Oh, that's nice.
Holding hands.
Oh,
it was very sweet.
So cute.
Yeah, and then was like tripping each other up this. Like, you know me, I'm childish as fuck. So yeah, them kind of things I liked. That's been like my fun date. Yeah, that's been the funnest one recently.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. So there's good parts of dating, but then it's like, I think as well, in the dating world now, everyone has too many options. And again, it's like, you literally can speak to someone they do the bare minimum to piss you off, and you're like, oh, no, next.
Yeah, long.
Yeah.
Ain't no one got time for this.
So I don't know if it's a good or like, obviously you still want to have your standards, but I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing to some extent, because you basically don't really give anyone a chance. Like, it could be the smallest thing. You're like, oh, now I can go on to the next one. I've got like 8 different matches sitting in my Hinge profile who are 6 foot plus, who I haven't even got to yet. But like stuff like that, there's too many options. So yeah, that's the negative side of it. But then the fun side is the experience of going on all these dates.
Yeah. Do you know what is funny? I was watching this TikTok. Basically, what this lady wanted to do is she wanted to learn how to play tennis, play the trumpet, do something else. So she put on her profile, like, this is what she's looking for. And she had like 3 people take her on a date to learn how to play tennis. She had someone teach her how to play the trumpet. She basically ticked off everything that she wanted to learn.
I saw one like that where the woman was.
Idea.
No, but I saw one where the woman had like men coming and doing stuff in her house for her.
Yeah, that is
ticked off carpenter.
Yeah, plumber. Exactly. They need to be useful.
Yeah, you got to bring something. What would you say that you would be able to teach people?
Me?
Yeah, if you were dating and someone was looking for something to learn, what would be your thing that you would teach people?
I feel like, okay, not teaching to a certain degree. I feel like I am a really good accountability partner. I feel like I would be able to show a man what it is like to have a woman push him, especially if it is somebody who has already got that drive.
Yeah,
I feel like having someone behind me who is like,
your cheerleader,
just like me. You know, I am a big cheerleader. If I can see you've got that in you, I'm like that is like such a nice thing when someone's got that fire in their belly and they really want it. Like that is just, that's what you call sexy. So I feel like for me, I bring that. You can learn a lot from me, especially because I've got that drive as well. It'll be crazy.
Yeah, I think mine is that I will bring out someone's inner child. I feel like in the world of being an adult, we get so lost in being an adult all the time. And sometimes it is nice just to have that nostalgic, like childhood, like time, a bit of fun. Like, not saying there's anything wrong with that. Don't get me wrong, like we've said this before. I do like a meal out and stuff like that, but I would rather do something fun.
I don't mind things that are fun. As I said, I'm definitely more, and as I've got older, well, it didn't look like I was doing much. Both of us were doing much in our 20s date-wise, so I don't know what we're talking about as I've got older. But I definitely feel like in my head, there's a standard of things that I want to do. But I'm not really I don't mind an activity here and there, but it's not my go-to.
Yeah.
I want to go to a nice restaurant. I want to dress up really nice. I want to go and walk down the River Thames and look at the lights, or walk around Canary Wharf and go for a nice walk with our hot chocolates. I want to go to a nice bar. I don't mind activities, but I do like, I don't know, just that a close feeling, intimate. I don't feel like an activity is very intimate for me.
Okay, so I say there's two types of women in the world. So you have, and I find this, like with me and you at times, I find it hilarious because we are the two different types of women. Like, and I compare it to when we went to Sushi Samba, when we went to Doha. I'm in the pool swimming like a fish. You're like, no, I can't get my silk press wet.
Yeah, I am.
I'm not playing mermaid.
Yeah, like I just want to, I know how to have fun. I want to look cute.
Yeah.
I like to be looked after. Babe, you sit there, you look cute. Like, what do you need? But the difference is I know I've got myself. This is the thing. I'm very like assured in like, I know that I've got myself. Yeah, I would like, oh, babe, I've booked a hotel, or let's go away for the weekend.
Yeah.
But it's not that I'm expecting that and I need that, because all my holidays I go on, I pay for myself. I don't have that expectation. I've never had that expectation from someone that I need this. I'm not a money grabber, but I think it is, as I've got older, my expectations have changed on what sort of things I want.
Yeah.
I like flowers. My love language has definitely changed. Like, I love roses. I never used to like things like that before. It used to cringe me out. I love surprises. I love just because things. But
I love guys who listen. That's my thing. And just because thinking about the roses thing, I had a thing where like, I was always like, I never really received flowers. Like I would have to make a thing about, I remember one time singing around the house, I can buy myself flowers because I wasn't being bought flowers.
Dead.
Shit like that. Dead. And then I told like,
it don't even have to be expensive flowers. No. It's just the thoughts that counts.
Yeah. And I remember like the last guy I was seeing, I was telling him about this story, like laughing about it, like I can't believe like I literally used to put up with the bare minimum. And I'm on the phone to him about it, and an hour later he was outside my house with 2 bunches of flowers.
Oh, that's so nice.
And I was like, you know, like I was like, oh my God, like you listen. Like it was such a thing. It was like, it was such a small thing. But it's like the fact that I just told you the story like an hour ago, and then you've called me and been like, oh, come outside. And like had 2 bunches of flowers for me.
Yeah.
Like, that will always be something that's like, oh, he's a listener. But like, yeah, it is those things. Like there's a lot of things now that my standards feel, and when I say standards, like, I don't want people to think it's just that I expect people to buy things for me and stuff like that. Like I expect a certain level of maturity, of like understanding, and like I expect my man to be a man now. Like I'm not.
You've had time to grow. You've had time to grow. Like
I'm not dating boys anymore. I'm dating men.
Yeah.
So obviously, like you've been with your partner through. Like you're going into like, well, you've done a whole decade together. So you've known each other like in your 20s, and now like you're in your 30s. Like how have you two grown together? Like how do you grow with someone in your 30s?
We went to go and see Paul Brunson the other day, the guy out of Married at First Sight, the black man. And one thing that really stood out to me about what he said, and that I've had to learn through my relationship, and I'm still learning, is that you have to learn to love someone all over again. As people become different versions of themselves. Because who my partner met when he was 22 compared to who he's now, who I met when I was 20 something is completely different to who he is now. And that really stood out to me because people change a lot. It's really important to be able to communicate. It's not always easy, but it's really important to be able to have those conversations because you're growing and you're evolving. Like I always say to my partner said, oh, you never used to like flowers. Well, guess what? I like flowers now. I definitely feel like my partner, to a certain degree, has made me who I am today. Mm-hmm. Same as I have made him who he is today, because we have grown together for a long period of time. Yeah. We know each other inside out. Mm-hmm. And that's why I can respect or kind of deal with certain characteristics or certain attributes I can deal with, because I know who you are and where you've come from. There's so much importance on understanding, like, every relationship goes through their seasons. Like, you go through ups and downs, especially when you've been in a relationship for such a long time.
So do you have any advice for anyone like 30 plus navigating love?
I'm sure you've got lots of advice as well, but mine would be like, you're not behind. Work on yourself. Take your time. Choose peace. Choose peace over chaos. Because you know what one thing I stand for, and not a lot of women are like this. See one thing a man can't do to me. You see a man, yeah, if they stress you out, they can have you in a bad place. You know, one of them ones where your head's just, you can't even get on with the day. Mm. One thing a man can't ever make me do is, you can't mess with my money. Mm. Yeah, you can't, like, see, you could have the biggest argument with me, but I'm still going to make my money. I'm still going to get up. I'm never not going to go to work. That's one big thing. When it comes to your money, don't let no man play with your money. Make sure you wipe them tears and you get up and you do what you need to do. Because, see, when you're at this age now, you ain't got time for no one to be coming and stressing you out. You should have done that in your 20s. Mm. I'm not going to lie. But see, now going into a relationship now and letting a man come stress you, dead.
I think I would say, make sure you love yourself first. Like, I know everyone says this self-love, but it is genuinely, because you will settle. If you're just lonely, like, or feeling behind, like you said, behind, stuff like that, you'll settle. And it's not worth it, because in the long run, it will come around and bite you in the ass. So love yourself first. Get yourself to a healed position where you are able to receive love. Because that kind of love that you like, to actually receive love, you will know it's real love. Real love is not confusing. Like, it's very, a man, natural. It's very natural, yeah. And a man and a woman, like, when you want something, you will show that you want it. You will, like, if someone makes you feel confused about the type of love they have for you, it's not real love.
Yeah, if someone makes you second guess your expectations or what you want, you need to stay true to yourself. You don't need to lower your standards because of somebody else. Otherwise, that person's just not for you.
Right, so to finish this off, I would like to do another dating series, like another podcast about dating in a little while. Hopefully by then I will be dating properly, and I can come back with some great stories, some great dates and whatnot.
And I think it will evolve over time, like all of our podcasts. Mm-hmm. Like, we will go back and we will go over certain topics again, because there's things that we've discussed, and a month later I'm thinking, well, fucking hell, mate, I'm on a whole different page. Do you know what I mean? To what I said.
Yeah.
It happens.
But I want to invite our listeners to contact us with any confessions or like questions, like any funny stories about dating as well, and let's discuss them. Like, I mean, I'm happy to tell some more of my dating stories in the future. And I mean, for those who are watching who might know someone that would be a great husband for me, please just drop in our inbox.
If anyone has got a husband for Kay, preferably 6'2" plus, has a good hairline, that would be absolutely amazing. Please do get them to contact us on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, or YouTube. We have lots of platforms available, or you may find her on Tinder, okay?
Not Tinder, Hinge.
On Hinge.
Hinge is for the unhinged.
Yes, exactly. But it has been lovely again. Yes. And yeah, we'll be back on the next episode of Thriving After 30.